Well, what we're doing is correcting the past 4 years of failed policy towards the Middle East. And we've seen this playbook before. President Trump had to do this in his first term, and unfortunately, he's having to do it again in his second term. We are treating our enemies and allies differently than they did in the Biden administration. So, as it relates to Israel, of course, the Prime Minister of Israel will be the first head of state here with President Trump. MBS, the Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, the first phone call that President Trump made. I think that was very important, very strategic signal that President Trump is sending to the world that we are changing the way that we deal with the Middle East. He campaigned on bringing peace and prosperity to a troubled region. A key element of that is what President Trump is doing right now in the Oval Office, and that is reinstituting the maximum economic pressure campaign against the Islamic Republic of Iran. They are behind the chaos and tumult that you see in the Middle East, whether it's Hamas in Gaza, the Houthis in Yemen, Hezbollah and Lebanon. First of all, we have to thank our ally Israel for largely diminishing Iran and their proxies' capabilities to wreak havoc in the Middle East. So thank you to Israel for that. And because of what Israel has been able to do militarily, Iran is at its weakest in decades, probably since the Iran-Iraq war. And so what we are signaling today is that we always extend the hand of diplomacy. However, by going back into this maximum economic pressure campaign, we are warning Iran that they can no longer obtain a nuclear weapon and that they can't fund and train and equip these proxies in the region. We're going to stand by our allies and friends, and we're going to protect American national security.